All right, here we are, setting up for hole 6. Should just be playing Apocalypse and Sniper for this. Shouldn't matter whether you have Thor's Extra Mile on a lot of these holes. As you can see, I'm not really doing anything on these par 5s that is involving power whatsoever. It's more about just getting this in play into the fairway is going to be ideal. So if you can just put this one in play and not clip the rough here, that's going to be what you need to do for this drive. However, if you are going to make a mistake, you'll want to make a mistake over on this right edge. We can still get to the green if we miss to the right. So do make sure that you're smart about where you miss. And all we need to do is get it in play. So foremost, the most important thing for you to be thinking is fairway off the tee. I need to make sure this goes in the fairway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back and do my ring adjustment, which I would go typically pretty close to 7. Now, after I go those rings, I am going to push forward so I don't lose any of this distance. I may not push up the max. As you can see, I pushed up to maybe about +9. I'm trying to avoid it kind of running out too far. Like I'd rather it be in the fairway than in the rough. So what I'm trying to do, and you can see I'm still very close with that. So, keeping off that distance kind of helps it to stay shorter and potentially, hold the fairway. So that's one of the reasons that I didn't pull up to exact max. But do keep in mind that I probably was just a little bit too much with my ring adjustment. Probably only needed to go 5 to 6 rings there, because as you can see, it's very close to the right edge. But I was trying to, make sure that I'm keeping in mind wind effect. So I didn't want to, I told you that I'm going to try to favor that right-hand side a little bit. Because even if it clips the rough there, I'll still have a free pass to the green because of the wind that they give us with the tailwind. So there's going to be a couple different ways to play this one. We can go up here with backspin. Alternatively, we can do some kind of hop shot. You can see I almost drove it too long for that hop shot. Similarly, I should be able to maybe put forth some kind of rough bump shot. So here you can see that's kind of what I'm setting up for here, right at the max line. Now keep in mind, we're going to be moving down to lower ground. Anytime you move to lower ground, it's going to make the ball land short. So you'll want to, I'm even going to pull maybe just at a slight angle here. But I am very close to the max ring adjustment, so that's very close to how many rings I'll go. It's very close to 1-to-1 at the max. Got my perfect ball. Ah, wow. So I actually ended up hitting the fairway. So it may just take just a little bit of tweaking. I pulled at a slight angle there because I didn't want it to land short. And, I'll probably make the correction and not do that next time. But let's at least take a look at what it looks like from behind there, just in case you do want to go for that shot, which, is going to be a good shot to go for. Just keep in mind, I was kind of pulling at an angle, which was keeping that just a little bit more north on the adjustment because I was worried that I was pulling down to lower ground. It actually looks like I was pulling up to higher ground. So it's actually the opposite of what I thought, because I thought I'd be pulling into the sands. Didn't end up being the case. So I was actually pulling up to higher ground. So with that in mind, I'll need to maybe just keep it just a little bit more south next time, as I was staying a little bit on the north because I expected it to land a little bit short. But if I was to make this mistake, all I need to do is play just a little bit of wind. As you can see, right off the edge of the cup. If I get my perfect ball, good chance that I'm going to make it. With a great ball, no chance. So perfect ball is going to be the what you need to have happen from there. But it is only Monday, and that's why you go for the shots now, and start to hone in on the adjustments. Second time through, I'll be able to hopefully master that shot 3 or 4 times into it. So always be thinking about that and making minor tweaks as you progress. Good luck there, and I'll see you on the